Welcome to your Vinyasa practice, whatever day or time it may be for you. Just coming down onto the ground, bringing length in to the spine, relaxing the shoulders down, away from the edge. Even give the shoulders maybe a roll back and forward. And as they release down away from the ears, reaching the crown of the head upwards towards the sky. Softly closing the eyes and relaxing that little space that rests in between the eyebrows. Releasing tension in the jaw. Lips are soft. And just as we begin to slowly tune in and check out, staying with the sound of the breath, connecting to that rhythm as we begin to leave that busy world around us behind. All the stuff that's happening out there in our everyday lives, those commitments, responsibilities, emails you may have woken up to, conversations that you may have had. Dramas within partnerships, friendships, kids, and so on. Those things that we have to deal with being so very human. Let's begin to invite those inhales in deeper. Pressing out those exhales that a little bit longer each time. Feeling that breath coming deep down into the belly and feeling the belly open up wide. It expands like a big balloon. And as we release the breath, the navel draws deeper inwards towards the spine. And stay with this deep belly breath as we begin to calm the mind, slow down thoughts, chit chat that's going around, jumping around.
Such a funny thing for me to try to explain how I'm feeling and my pride is so on the plane.
Just being with our bodies, being with our breath, being with ourselves, and using this time to cultivate strength, focus, and power through the heat, through the fire, the agony,
looking so crazy in love.
This ritual of clearing up, clearing out. Let's begin to move our bodies, bringing the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Bringing the head back up to center. Oh, to the left.
Look at what you did to me. Tennis shoes, don't even buy a new dress. If you ain't there, ain't nobody else to impress. It's so weird that you know what I thought I knew. It's a beat that my heart skips when I'm with you. But I still don't understand.
Bringing the head back up to center. Put the chin down towards the chest. Feeling that space across the shoulder blades open up. If you wish, you can even make a claw-like action gently around the knees and bring length into the arms. Continue to sit tall.
Got me hoping you'll save me right now. Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love.
As we lift the chin, we release the hands away from the legs. The arms rise up as the palms meet over the head on the inhale. And on the exhale, sliding the index fingers through the forehead, the lips, out to the heart. From here, we reach the arms out to the side on the inhale, spread those palms, fingers spread wide. We begin to rotate the torso over towards that right side, placing the left hand around that right knee. Right hand rests behind the palm of the fingertips gently into the ground. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Being gentle with the neck, twisting from the torso. Good, deep breath in. And on the exhale, releasing from the twist, hands meet to the heart center. Inhale, arms rise up. Palms join together over the head. Exhale, we return to the heart. Reaching those arms out to the side on the inhale. On the exhale, twisting over to that left side. Right hand wraps around that left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale into that twist. Breath in and releasing, hands to heart center. From here, once again, arms rise up on the inhale. On the exhale, back through to the heart. Hands rest down onto the ground, and you can roll over onto those knees, onto all fours. I'll just slide those legs around, tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, palms are flat. Fingers spread wide, knees into the ground, tops of the feet into the ground. Let's inhale through cow. Pelvis tilts, hips rise, heart lifts, chest opens, feeling that release through the throat. And as we exhale, rolling back through that spine, Vinyasa, child's pose. Keep the arms extended, melting that forehead in. Inhale back through cow. Exhale, child's pose. And again, inhale through cow. This time curling the toes under. Let's sit back onto the heels, keeping the chest lifted. The palms can rest into the ground, or you can walk those hands in and you can just rest them onto the thighs as you lift the torso and the shoulders sit over the hips. It can feel like quite an intense stretching in the soles of the feet. Even closing the eyes, maybe for a moment, turning the palms round, facing up, this symbol of surrender into the breath, into the body, into this time, this space, this place. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands come down, tabletop. And now let's begin to lift the knees off the ground into downward facing dog. Once you get there, moving in a way that the body is asking you to move. Sometimes we go into down dog at various times of the day, and we can feel like there's a lot of space through the back body, especially in the legs. And other times we get there and it's feeling so tight. So it's important to to what the body is telling you right now. Sometimes it's nice to have a little pedal of the feet, maybe a bend of both knees or a sway of the hips. And when you're ready, you can melt both heels down into the ground. As the hips rise, we draw that navel in and we zip up our pelvic floors tight. The head hangs loose and we feel that flow of blood to the brain. Any feelings of tiredness start to drift away. We get the heart pumping, that blood flowing from head to toe. Rolling the shoulders back, keeping that spine as long as we can. From here, let's float the right leg all the way up into the air on the inhale. And the exhale, taking a big step through, right foot top of the mat. Lowering that left knee down, walking the right hand to the inside of the right foot. You can pull the forearms down and get low. Or if you wish, you can bend the left knee and you can wrap that right arm around to reach the foot. Just enjoying a stretch in lunge for a few breaths. And slowly releasing, grounding the palms, arms lengthen, curling the left toes under, lifting that left knee up, taking a step back into plank pose. Shifting the weight forward over onto the balls of the feet, so you really feel the energy through the triceps. Thighs gently pull up away from the knees, head in line with the shoulders, gazing forward. Staying with the balls of the feet, let's lower the hips down towards the ground and the heart rises, shoulders down. Arms stay long, chest stays open. And on the exhale, begin to draw the navel in. It's like a sort of half plank variation, relaxing that head down. Let's go again, staying on the balls of the feet, lowering those hips on the inhale. And on the exhale, ripple back down the facing dog. Coming into Ujjayi pranayama now, in and out through that nose. Left leg floats into the air on the inhale. Big step through, left foot top of the mat. Lowering that right knee down. You can get low, pull the forearms down, or you can bend that right knee and take that twist, gently holding onto the right foot with the left hand. Slowly releasing, curling the right toes under, lifting the knees, stepping back into plank pose. From here, we're going to lower the forearms down, arms to the mat. Keep your shoulders over those elbows. Palms can face down, or you can join them together, whatever feels good for you. I'm just going to start to walk the feet together, heel to toe. And then we're just going to shift the heels over to the right edge of the mat, so we lower onto that right edge of the right foot. We feel that twist, we feel those external obliques start to wake up. Lifting the heels up on the inhale, straight over to that left side. that left edge of the foot. Inhale, heels up. Let's go back over to that right side. Good, inhale, heels up. Over to the left side. If you weren't awake, you should be a little bit more now. Inhale, heels up. Walk those feet hip width apart. Press the palms into the ground, shut. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Each time we move into downward facing dog, it's going to be a little bit smoother on those hamstrings. The back of those legs, the back of the knees, the calves, the Achilles tendons, especially if you've got tight ankles, you can normally feel it around there. Might be time for some layers to come off, maybe not. Good, and from here, walk the feet towards the top of the mat, just hanging out in ragdoll for a moment. You can even have a little sway from side to side, holding to the opposite elbow. When you're ready, let's bend the knees, really just hanging loose. Stretching the legs. As we inhale, rolling up through that spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Chin is the last thing to lift. And we walk the feet together, heel to toe. If you need to, of course, keeping the feet hip width apart. Mountain pose, Tadasana, standing tall, feeling the soles of the feet into the ground, into the earth that holds us up. That's always there to catch us when we stumble. Lower abs engaged, upper abs engaged, chest is open, shoulders are down. Weight is even through the body. Arms rise up as we inhale. We salute to the sun. Surya Namaskar. Exhale. Come down to the ground, forehead goes into the shins. Inhale, flat back, chest lifts. Exhale with control, walk, hop off, float the feet back, plank through Chaturanga. Inhale as we roll over those toes. Bhujangasana, Cobra, Up Dog, Urdhva Svanasana. Whatever feels good for you at this moment in your practice. Exhale, downward facing dog. So those hamstrings probably warming up. You feel a little bit more space there. And start to ease into those walls of resistance that you may meet through downward facing dog now. Body's feeling warmer. We have that rush of blood to the brain, that boosting vitality. And we're ready to go. Press that start button. We're ready to face all that's to come our way through the practice. The fire and the obstacles that we may meet. Embracing the challenge. You ready? Walk, hop off, float the feet top of the mat. Inhale, chin up, flat back, chest opens. Exhale, forehead melts in. Arms rise up, inhale, Surya Namaskar. Exhale through to heart center, the forehead, the lips to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, dive to the ground. Inhale. Exhale through this ritual of Surya Namaskar. Staying with that breath. One breath in. One breath out as we connect to the movement, no more, no less. Those thoughts flow in, we listen to them. We feel what we feel, we process, and we release. We keep returning to the breath again and again and again. From here, let's lift those heels up off the ground, and once again shifting the heels over to that right edge of the mat, into a little twisted down dog, taking that peek through underneath the left armpit. Heels lift up, shifting over to that right side, that peek through underneath the right armpit. The heels float up, and now bending the knees, hips stay rising, spine is long. Inhaling through plank, ripple through vertebrae by vertebrae. Exhale, bend those knees, shift that weight back, hips rise. Once again, inhale through plank. Exhale, shift that weight back. Last time, inhale through plank. Exhale, shift that weight back. Sexy dog. Maybe a little sway of the hips from side to side. And when you're ready, rolling both heels down into the ground, a traditional down dog. Walk, float, I'll hop the feet top of the mat. Inhale, chin up, flat back, chest opens. Exhale, forehead melts in. Inhale. Exhale. Here we go again. Like a moving breath. Hands come down to the ground. Big. Exhale, walk up, float those feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. From here, we're going to start to float the right leg into the air, one-legged down dog. See how that feels. Engaging the glutes. Thigh gently pulls up away from the knee joint. Hips stay in line. I'm going to start to pick up this right hand. Might just float off the ground for a little bit. You might be able to rest it onto that left shin. Good, when you're ready, bring the hand down. Leg stays where it is. We start to bend the knee and we lift that right hip as we take another peek through underneath the armpit. Good, and then butt floats down. And we change sides, left leg up. Holding it here for a moment. And you might see what it feels like to pick up the left hand. You might be able to rest it onto the right shin, the ankle, the butt. Good, the hand comes down, we bend the knee. As we twist that left hip up to the sky. Bring that release through the side body. The front of that left leg. Ready, lower the foot down. Down dog. Walk hop up, float with the feet off of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, Surya Namaskar. Exhale, through Samastahiti. From here, we're going to open up the hands, elbows into side body as the heart lifts. You can Really make a gentle back bend here as we stand. Exhale, hands meet to the heart. Inhale, lengthen the arms, palms are flat, fingers spread wide. Exhale, hands back through to heart center. Arms rise up on the inhale. Exhale, hands lower down to the ground. Inhale, chin up, flat back. Exhale, walk or hop the feet out, lower in, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg floats into the air on the inhale. Big step through on the exhale. Right foot top of the mat. Good. Let's really get flowing. Spinning that left foot 45 degrees into warrior one. Arms rise up. Deep bend into that right knee. Right knee over that right ankle. Hip stay in line. Really thinking about this left hip moving back and the left hip sliding forward and the right hip gently easing back to create that alignment through the hips. Bringing the hands behind you, press the palms together. Draw those shoulder blades in. Those shoulder blades press in, they meet. You feel the release of tension through the upper back. Good, on the exhale, we fold over that right thigh. Hands are going to release, they press down into the ground. We spin onto the ball of that left foot and we lower the knee. Heart lifts, chest lifts, fingertips into the ground, deep breath in. Exhale, we split, spine is long. Good, arms rise up on the inhale, flex that right foot. Exhale, we fly over that right thigh. Arms into the side body, feel those inner elbows pressing into the ribs. Inhale, arms rise up, palms together over the head. Exhale into that lunge once again, crescent moon lunge, heart rises. Deep breath in here, inhale. Exhale, hands lower down to the ground. Curling the left toes under, lift the knee. Ekupada Plankasana, one-legged plank. If you need to, of course, lower the foot. Deep breath in with control, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg floats on the inhale. Deep breath through on the exhale. Spinning that right foot. Let's get ready for warrior one. Arms rise up. Maybe the palms meet over the head. Maybe you need to keep them apart. Good. On the exhale, open up those arms. It's like spreading those wings as the hands come behind you. Deep breath in, those shoulder blades press. Exhale, we take a humble bow over that left thigh. Hands come down to the ground. We lower that right knee. Inhale, heart rises. Exhale, Ardha Hanumasana, we split. Arms rise up on the inhale. Get that balance. Exhale, fly over the thigh. Inner elbows into the ribs. Spine stays long, head in line with the shoulders. Arms rise back up, palms meet over the head on the inhale. Exhale, crescent moon lunge, heart rises. Hands come down. Inhale. Step back, exhale, lower through chaturanga with control, with strength, with focus and integrity as we move and flow breath by breath. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down, facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long, noisy breath out. When you're ready to walk, hop off, float your feet off the mat. Inhale, chin up, chest opens. Exhale, forehead melts in. That should start to feel a bit more juicy now and flexing out. Bring that forward fold, arms rise up on the inhale. Exhale through to heart center, standing tall with calmness and strength. Open up those palms, elbows into side body, heart rises on the inhale. Exhale, the palms come into me. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, lengthen those arms, press out those palms away from the body. Exhale, hands come back into me. Once again, arms rise up on the inhale. This time we take that bow to the ground on the exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower in. Inhale. Feeling that stretch in cobra, that strength through upward facing dog. Exhale. Deepening into downward facing dog. Right leg floats on the inhale. Big step through on the exhale. Spinning that left foot. Bit of a Vinyasa one. Feeling the energy rise from the ground up. This warrior energy. Inhaling. Feeling that fire through the belly. Exhale that bow over the thigh. Hands come down to the ground. One breath, you inhale into that lunge. Exhale, Ardha Hanumasana, half splits. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, flow over the ground. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, presently lunge. Hands come down to the ground with control, flow, plank and chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg floats on the inhale. Exhale, big step through. Bit of a Vinyasa one on the inhale. Exhale, arms around and back. Inhale that deep breath in. Exhale that fold over the lowering the hands down, inhale, sinking that right hip down as the heart rises, inhale. We get ready for half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Hanuman, inhale. Exhale. Representing the fire, inhale. The tapas, the devotion, inhale. Hands come down, move through plank, inhale. Exhale, lower in. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you need to, come straight down into child's pose. Take that rest, allowing Balasana to soothe, to calm. Knowing that there's moments through a Vinyasa practice we need to recover, we need to slow down to bring ourselves back into the breath. Maybe we lost it a little bit, that's okay. Maybe take a moment to reflect where the mind wandered off to. And then return to the mantra of the breath, to the sound, to the rhythm. When you're ready, we're going to float that right leg all the way back up into the air on the inhale. And on the exhale, we bring the right knee across to that left elbow through that plank variation. Inhale, float that right leg back and up. Exhale. Right knee, right elbow, evenly into the upper arm. Inhale, leg floats back and up. Exhale, thigh to belly, knee to chest, really curling into it here. From here, we're going to step that right foot back as we spin the left foot. We come into Vashisthasana through one smooth movement and long, deep breath in. If you need to lower that left knee for support, please feel free to do that. Coming into what variation feels good for you right now in this moment. If you wish, you can take that right arm all the way overhead. Deep breath in. Long breath out as we spin back into that traditional plank. From here, right leg floats up, one-legged plank on the inhale. On the exhale, thigh to belly, knee to chest. Good, one-legged plank on the inhale, but this time we're going to bend the knees so the hips lower slightly and the heart lifts. And we get to spin back onto the outer edge of that left foot and then rest the sole of that left foot into the ground as we go into wild thing. The heart rises, that right arm comes up and over. Good, we're going to lower the bottom down to the ground and we can just rest that elbow towards the body, arm to the back. Good, we come back up into wild thing on the inhale, this beautiful heart opener. Exhale, spinning back. Right thigh to belly, knee to chest, this one-legged plank. And I'm going to step the foot down. Woo. Spinning that left foot up into 90 degrees. Let's inhale into Vinyasa 2. Warrior 2. We can get deep. We can get low. Really firing up that lower and upper body. Go from here. Let's stretch the leg. Join the palms together on the inhale. On the exhale, once again, going deeper into that Warrior 2, this laser-like stare through that right arm across that right middle finger. Good. From here, we come to standing once again. Stretch both legs. This time, spin the feet out towards the corner of the mat. Arms rise up over the head. And as we exhale into a low side lunge, we start to bend the left knee. Now you can get as low as you wish. Maybe you're not all the way down yet. Maybe the hands need to come into the ground, need a little bit more support. That's okay. Just being careful with that right knee joint. Knee points up to the sky. If you wish from here, you can have a little twist, wrapping the arm, the forearm around that left shin. The right shoulder opens. And then from here, we're going to make our way into reverse warrior. One smooth movement, use the hands for support. Spin the feet into planks on the inhale. Right arm reaches up and over. And on the exhale, stretching that right leg into triangle pose. Vinyasa in play today. We just have fun as and improvise the flow, never too sure where we're going to go. See where the heart takes me. As long as we have fun, as long as we can smile, we remind ourselves that falling down is an inevitable part of the yoga movement practice, but it's how we pick ourselves back up and keep flowing on the mat, flowing through the day. Good, let's make our way back into Warrior 2 on the inhale. On the exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the ground. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower in. Inhale, cobra, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just taking a few breaths here. Now the downward facing dog. Feel now compared to when we first went into the pose at the beginning of our practice today. Probably feeling more open. You'll probably notice there's more space for you to explore them. Take a moment to do just that. Always offering yourself a challenge. So any one practice is never the same. Left leg floats into the air on the inhale. On the exhale, we twist left knee, right elbow. Leg floats up on the inhale. The left knee comes into the left elbow. See if you can bring that knee to the upper arm. Inhale, leg floats back and up. Exhale, this time thigh to belly, knee to chest. Now from here, shoulders stay over the wrists and we just float that left leg back into one-legged plank with the legs stretched. Pull over the hips and bend the knees, the heart rises on the inhale. Good, and we spin the foot on the exhale. coming into that wild thing, starting here, this side round. I've not forgotten the Vinyasa, that side plank. We'll come back into it in a moment on this side, but for now, just enjoying wild thing. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the bottom down. It's like a little moment to rest. To prepare for that second time round, maybe even go deeper into that back bend on the inhale. Exhale, spinning back. From here, thigh comes into the belly, the knee comes into the chest just for a moment. And let's make our way to that traditional Vinyasa, whichever variation feels good for you. Breathe. Spinning the feet. Coming back into that plank. Deep breath in, inhale. Long breath out, exhale. Ooh. Floating that left foot back into the air, that one-legged plank, inhale. Exhale, thigh to belly, knee to chest. Big step through. Left foot top of the mat. Spinning that right foot, feet at 90 degrees. And we make our way into Vinyasa. Warrior two. Ooh. Hopefully you're feeling that fire. Let's just do a few circles with the wrists. Changing direction. Good. And then stretching out those arms and palms facing down, those fingers spread wide. That strength, that fire, that power that we feel through the postures we move the body into. That quality, that energy comes into mind. Okay, stretching the leg on the inhale. Exhale, going deeper into warrior two. Good. This time spinning the feet as we stretch the legs, the toes point to the corners of the mat. Into that side lunge, we exhale. And bend into that right knee. Left leg stretches out, left knee points up to the sky. If you wish, you can open that left shoulder up into the right forearm around the shin it meets the hand. We need to use the hands to help us. Crawling our way into reverse warrior, adjusting those feet as we need to. Inhale. Feeling that release down the left side body. Exhale, triangle pose. Deep the Trikonasana. We're bending that left knee into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, hands cartwheel down to the ground. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower in. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, ripple through child's pose. Taking a moment. If you need water, little sips. If you need to rest the arms down by your side, you can. Extending the arms, sweeping the fingertips towards the top of the mat. Lifting the hips, hips rest over the knees, and then melting the heart in. Palms can meet if you wish, taking the hands to the back of the head. Anahasana. Tabletop, on the inhale, downward facing dog on the exhale. Right leg floats on the inhale. Big step through on the exhale. From here, Ardha Chandrasana. You're going to start to transfer the weight over onto that right leg. Left foot floats into the air, hips stay in line. That left hand might need to rest onto a block or a book. Bring the fingertips into the ground. Begin to open up this right shoulder. Right hand might come onto the hip. As we twist the torso or the right arm by itself. Really find that balance. Good, now from here, big step back into a twisted lunge. And you can wrap, if you wish, that right arm all the way around the back. And from here, if the arm is around the back, you're just going to rest that right hand onto the back of that left leg. And as you slowly start to reach the left hand up off the ground, high rise lunge, and we reach this left arm up and over. The hand slides gently down the back of the leg. We keep that deep bend into the right knee. Good, deep breath in. And we're going to spin back into warrior two. Good, we stretch that right leg once again on the inhale. And the exhale, we spin that right foot in towards the left edge of the mat. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, turning out the left foot into warrior two. Over that other side. This time, left forearm comes into the left thigh and we reach that right arm all the way up and over. Side angle pose. Variation with the forearm on the thigh. If you wish, you can slide the hand down to the ground. Good. Now from here, you can wrap that right arm all the way around the back and you can reach this left hand through underneath the thigh. Baddha Pasana, wild thing. Good, as you release the hands, Prasarita Padottanasana, resting those hands in between the feet, head, hands down. From here, we're going to walk the hands over to that right foot. As we turn it out, we spin onto the ball of that left foot, back into a lunge. And from here, standing split. Once again, transferring weight over into the right leg. This time, that left foot floats into the air. If you wish, you can pick up this right hand, wrap it around the calf, or the shin, the ankle, whatever you can gently hold on to. And if not, just keep both hands down onto the ground. If you wish, you can bend that left knee and hold on to the left foot with the right hand. Take a peek through underneath the left armpit. Good. Now slowly releasing from here with control. Left foot meets right foot. Utkatasana, bend the knees, sit on the chair. Let's lift the heels. Lengthen the spine. Torso lifts about a 45 degrees angle. Hands to heart center. Good. Now stay with those heels lifted. Stretch the legs. Inhale. You might feel a little bit wobbly. Heel over the heels. Exhale. From here, we're just going to float that right leg into the air. Leg is long, it's stretched. Good, bend the knee, tree pose. If you need to, just use that hand to adjust the foot. From here, stretching the leg out on the inhale. On the exhale, warrior three. That right leg floats back and up as we lower the torso down towards the ground. Be free with the arms, whatever you want. We bend the left knee, we step that right foot back, bringing the arms in line with the ears for a moment. Feel those spinal muscles activate. Deep breath in, inhale. Exhale, hands lower. Inhale through plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Long breath in. Maybe a noisy breath out as we keep going. Left leg floats into the air and we inhale. Exhale, big step through. Left foot, top of the mat. Ardha Chandrasana as we transfer the weight over onto that left foot. We use that right hand for support as the left hand moves into the hip. Or we extend that left arm. One, 3, 2. Now bend into that left knee, step back into a lunge and twist. Maybe that left arm wraps around the back. You can rest that left hand onto the back of the right leg as we come into a high rise lunge variation. That right hand reaches up. Little gentle back bend here. Deep breath in into warrior 2 on the exhale. So it's like a little spin as we adjust. Stretching that left leg, palms meet. Turning in the left foot towards that right edge of the mat. Deep breath in into warrior 2 over onto the other side as we exhale. Inhaling into side angle pose with Dita Parsvakonasana, whatever variation you wish. From here, Baddha Parsvakonasana, you can wrap that left arm around the back and reach for that right foot. Only if you want to play, see how it feels. Good, and slowly to press it into Baddha Konasana, those hands come down in between the feet and we just hand low. Crawling our way into a lunge, hands towards the top of the mat as we bend into that left knee, standing splits, Urdhva Prasadita, Eka Padasana. If you wish, you can bend that right knee, holding onto the foot with the hand, taking that peek through underneath the armpit. And in control, we come to standing, the feet meet. Uttanasana, this forward fold. We bend the knees, we lift the heels, we lift the torso, hands to heart center, spine is long. Stretching the legs, keep the heels lifted on the inhale. Exhale, heels lower. When we start to float this left leg into the air, thighs working, deep breath in, tree pose. Releasing the foot from the inner thigh, stretch out the leg, extend from the knee, inhale. Exhale, slide that left foot back and then up into the air. Warrior 3. We fly, we visualize ourselves soaring that sky, feeling alive, awakened, aligned, and free. Bending into that right knee, big step back, high rise lunge. Inhale, let's lift the arms up here. Good, and we're going to keep that spine long as we lower back over the thigh. Those spinal muscles are activated, arms are in line as it is. Deep breath in, hands lower on the exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, with control, last chaturanga, throw it in. Inhale, cobra. up dog. Taking a few breaths. Good. Exhale, child's pose. From here, when we come into tabletop, curling the toes under, start to open up the knees as you sit back on the heels. The knees open, shoulders can rest over those hips, long spine, with your hands come into Gaya Mudra for a moment. Closing the eyes. So if you want to play, you can walk the hands out in front of you. But we need to spin the hands with the wrist point towards the top of the mat. Now being careful here, this is going to require a certain amount of strength in the wrist and forearm. So if you're already feeling intensity here, then just stay with this, practice this. And you might feel that you can bend the elbows into the belly. Yeah? And you can have a little play around with that transfer of weight until you feel you can float the feet into the air. Maybe the chin lowers onto the ground. Maybe you just hold it for a moment. It's just a split second. That's okay, just have fun with it. It's just that play around, this time within our Vinyasa and play practice to see what's going on. You know, how do we feel at the end of that fire? And now we're ready to slow everything down. So you can just roll over those knees, coming in to Baddha Konasana. Those knees relax out to the side as we bring, again, as much length as we can into the spine. Hands can wrap around the toes. And then we're going to lower the chest over. We keep the spine long, 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 long. We get to that point where we've gone as far as we know we can go, and we let that head go. Slowly coming up, bringing those knees in, making sure there's enough space behind you, keeping the feet hip width apart. We're going to roll through that spine, heels in towards the buttocks, arms down by your sides, palms facing down. I offer you two options. Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose, chin into chest, the hips lift. Knees stay in line with those hips as we draw those shoulder blades in. You can pass the palms together, stretch out the arms, or the palms rest to the lower back, perhaps just giving you that little bit more height and release into that heart opener. And of course, if you wish, Urdhva Dandasana, your upward facing dog. Palms press into the ground next to the ears. Elbows rise up. Back body lifts up off the ground. To begin with, it might just be the crown of the head. For a breath or two before you get there. You might want to play around, float one leg up, the other leg up, just making sure you are safe. That you are stable and secure. And from wherever you are, vertebrae by vertebrae, the spine rolls back into the ground. And as the soles of the feet meet, knees relax out to the side. One hand on the heart, one hand to the belly. close our eyes, we allow gravity to take over, and we feel that melting into the ground, into the earth. This melting away of all that we have discovered, and it's time to release. This melting away of attachments, of overthinking, our likes, our dislikes, our discomforts. How can we find comfort in our discomfort? How can we find peace and clarity through our dark moments, through the challenges we face? How can we use our practice as a way to press pause and reset? Know that we are only human. We can only be who we are. That is beings that experience so many thoughts and emotions. Right, there's no wrong. But there is a way to find equanimity. There is a way to be the eye of the storm. To choose where we direct our energy. To what no longer needs it. Take the thumbs to the eye, this little space in between our brows. That guides us towards deeper levels of consciousness, to all that lies beyond this material world. And we take a deep breath in as gratitude to the practice for levels of peacefulness and calmness into mind. And as we release the breath, we slide the index fingers to the lips as we breathe in. Gratitude for indication of kinder thoughts, words towards ourselves, to those who we may meet and communicate with throughout our days. And we return home to the heart, this place of truth, of love, of light, where all begins, where we begin. That deep breath in. Arms released down by the side as we let that breath go. You can slowly begin to roll over onto one side. Maybe resting there for a few breaths. Before making your way up into sitting. And when we get there, we come back to where we began. Crossing those legs over, maybe coming into half lotus or full lotus if that feels good for you. And apologetically taking these final few moments for you before you leave your space and go back into all that awaits you. We're not in control of all that's happening around us, but we are in control of what's happening inside of us. As we continue to embrace all these parts of ourselves that make us whole, that make us who we are. As we join their palms together, this coming in, this symbol of togetherness and this symbol of honor for the practice, for each other, for ourselves, for all that we have, for all that we are. To seal our practice today, taking one final deep breath in